Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing one of the future Vizards. I will say this flashback of these guys, it makes sense. And in terms of it makes sense, I'm referring to the Vizards being as strong as they are. Cause I didn't like, if you're somebody and you watch the series and you're like, hey, why is Ichigo having such trouble fighting against these guys? Yeah, they're Vizards, they're like Soul Reaper slash Hollows, but Ichigo has contended with captains. And I know that's not everybody's like thought process about it, but like, for instance, like that would be mine. Like I'd be like, why is Ichigo having a problem with fighting these individuals? In my mind, I remember two individuals that were big. Shinji and the the one, I don't want to say Hado Master because he's not the Hado Master, but the big dude that has the same power Orihime has, essentially. Him and Shinji, I remember that they were really good. I remembered it. I remember Shinji was a captain, and I remembered whatchamacallit was really good as well. But I didn't I didn't remember that every single other member of the Visored squad were essentially previous captains. Like relatively all of them except for two. And that's Urahara's right hand and my captain, with the rose petals. His right hand. They both were really, really good, and they ended up becoming captains. Well, not captains, but they ended up becoming Vizards. So those are the I think those are, in my head, those are the only two that became Vizards aside from uh the other captains. So Ichigo fighting against all those guys, it would make sense for him to, have, be struggling because if I'm thinking about it correctly, the way Urahara's the girl that works for Urahara, his right hand, she the subordinates were getting ready to watch Urahara and her fight, and the way they made it seem made me think that they assumed that if it's a hand-to-hand battle, she was probably stronger than even a captain in hand-to-hand combat. And if that's the impression that it gave me when watching it, then I would assume that I don't want to say she's on captain level because captain level has tiers, but I would say that she would be, in the future, she would be eligible for a captain rank. So for Ichigo to actually have trouble with her, it makes sense because nowadays she probably actually is captain rank. So it makes sense. Anybody that wasn't a captain is now captain rank, and the captains are now like far beyond that point. So, but let's get into this. Let the right, I am finished with this picture of this captain before he turned into a visored. I will say another thing. I don't want to say completely unrelated. I literally just lost my train of thought in what I was gonna say just now, like completely. Like I had a thought of something that I wanted to talk about at the end of this video, but I don't remember directly what it was. But anyway, that's it for this captain. I will say that amongst the captains, if we were to scale the old captain force versus the new captain force, would we say the old captains have it? In my head, I think the old captains have it. Not just the ones that turned into a visors, right? Obviously, but in terms of like everybody that they had Shinji, they had Yoruichi, they had Urahara, they had my two I would say my two favorite captains. But the only thing that changed from old to new would be the new captains have Toshiro. I would say like he's actually phenomenal in terms of like captains, and obviously Kenpachi. So they have those two. But if we think about it, like what we had, right? Yoruichi, like they had Yoruichi, they had Urahara, they had Yoruichi, Urahara. They had okay, why am I drawing a blank? Drawing a blank. Urahara, Shinji, and what I don't remember what their names are, but the two that are Hado specialists, like we have those, like they have those guys back here in this time frame. The future, we don't have no Hado specialists like that. Oh, and the future has Byakuya, but if like do we scale that? Like we're not like I don't think it makes that much sense for us to even try and scale that because think about what's new versus old, and I would say the old counterpart to who he is, Yoruichi, was definitely better. So realistically, everything that the future has, the past had it better essentially. So it's whatever. But other than Ichigo, right? The past had a person that was a substitute Soul Reaper, but the future substitute Soul Reaper is far stronger than the previous one. So, But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you did, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.